Welcome to a Clingy Thing Stories Project webinar for practitioners and clinicians. Stories for Children that Grown-ups Can Watch is an innovative series of multimedia tools that help young children who've been exposed to trauma and/or violence. The Stories Project uses animated films to assist parents and caregivers in identifying warning signs resulting from this exposure at home or in the community. There are also videos featuring experts in the field of childhood trauma who offer professional training and practical solutions. The stories materials are available in English and Spanish in hard copies or online for viewing and download. These multimedia tools help start a conversation between a parent or caregiver and child, raise awareness of the need to prevent, identify, and treat exposure to trauma and violence among social service providers and other practitioners, and offers important information for healthcare providers, as well as educators, attorneys, judges, and others who work with children. The National Institute of Mental Health defines childhood trauma as the experience of an event by a child that is emotionally painful or distressful, which often results in lasting mental and physical effects. Trauma includes the event, the experience, and the effect. It can occur when a child suffers direct abuse or when a child witnesses violence in the home or in the community. Trauma can also result from one-time events such as a fire or natural disaster. Trauma and violence can change physical brain development, affect cognitive development and behavior, and hinder one's ability to learn. You may have received bilingual stories kits or viewed them online. Stories like Inside Him, or A Clingy Thing, or Mobile. Each is a therapeutic and educational tool for use with parents, caregivers, and their children. Each Stories Kit includes animated films, videos, and downloadable printed material. The kits dramatize traumatic situations, presents recognizable behaviors, offer therapeutic techniques, tools, and healing parent-child activities. You will also find more clinically focused video segments with additional information for professionals in the field. The first animated film offers a message about the healing resources found in the Stories Project. The second animated film, A Clingy Thing, is targeted to parents and caregivers of young children. This animated film is about Lolita, a little girl who becomes clingy because of things she's seen or heard that she finds disturbing. The film suggests ways to recognize clinginess in a child. It also addresses changes parents or caregivers can make in their own behavior to aid in the healing. This companion tool also helps guide parents and caregivers to recognize behavior like clinginess that disrupt the household. It is designed to help children express themselves in words, pictures, and activities that can be a source for healing. It includes a top 10 list to help build a child's strength and self-confidence. It gives parents and caregivers advice about recognizing behavior like clinginess and tips to make positive, long-standing changes in their lives. Additional chapters on the DVD are designed for your work with parents and caregivers. This and other chapters feature Maria Pasquiera, President and CEO of Mujeres Latinas en Acción, a Chicago area organization working with Hispanic families. It offers a reassuring message that changing your own way of responding may take practice, but it's worth it. In this segment, Ms. Pasquiera discusses how adult anger and arguments can cause long-lasting effects on children and provoke clinginess. It includes practical aids to control anger and keep arguments from escalating. The National Child's Traumatic Stress Network defines psychological first aid as an evidence-informed approach based on observing a child's behavior and assessing how he or she reacts to trauma. PFA will then attempt to reduce any stressful symptoms and help the child recover from that trauma. It creates and sustains an environment of safety, calming, and connectedness to others. Dr. Carl Bell is a distinguished psychiatrist, child advocate, and expert in the field of children exposed to trauma and violence. Dr. Bell provided invaluable guidance, clinical advice, and counsel in developing the Stories Project. Dr. Bell is a National Institute of Mental Health international researcher and an author of more than 400 books, chapters, and scientific publications addressing issues of children exposed to violence, violence prevention, and other topics. Clinical commentary and training provides professionals with interpretations on a clingy thing and insights into clinginess and family relationships. Dr. Bell offers advice on how to achieve a win-win in a conflict situation. As he says, it's worked for me for 35 years in all kinds of difficult situations. You need these skills to have a happy, peaceful life. If you want to make a referral, this webpage identifies many agencies in Chicago and throughout the state of Illinois with staff trained in trauma interventions. A Clingy Thing is dedicated to the memory of Sylvia Adams. By creating A Clingy Thing and the Stories Project films, you help to heal countless children and families, inspiring us all in this important work.